Ugh. Try not to get tetanus. Oh, God. Ugh. Ugh. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode, and this time we are back at a scrapyard, but not the same scrapyard. This is going to be much better than the last scrapyard video I did because, well, there wasn't much to see at that place. And this scrapyard is in the back of nowhere, and believe it or not, if you didn't believe the sat-nav on the way here, you'd think it was to the path, the drive track to nowhere. I've literally come down a dirt track, and we are at Saunders Brothers Motor Spares. I'm just going to walk up to the gate, and this is the track that I've literally just come up. So this is the place, Saunders Brothers Motor Spares, based in Stourbridge, and I'm not joking, it's farmland. I've literally just come, oh, I can't remember. No, I came from that direction. That's a bad mistake, because I'm going to have to work out which way I came last time. Oh, dearie me. But yeah, I've made it to a lovely scrapyard, and this is a huge place, and some of the cars have been here a very, very long time, and this is where you find old cars, and we love old cars, and I am free to film, and I just want to show you something that I have recently bought for the Fiesta Mark III. Oh yes, we have an intact piece of trim for next to nothing. Anyway, let's shut the boot and let's go and do a bit of exploring. I am wearing my nice trainers, and yeah, I should have worn dirtier stuff. But anyway, we're going to come down here. I'm just going to have a look round and see what there is to offer. Now, straight away is this wonderful Peugeot 205 diesel. Oh my goodness me. Now, this has been here some years. A lot of these cars are lovely flowers, moss, rust, and everything. Got lovely wheel trims here. This might be a good basis if you've got a very rare car, because people travel a long way to come to this place. And God, we've got some fading going on here, but the interior looks pretty intact. I don't know if it's open. Oh, it is open. Oh my goodness, the interior is pretty intact in this. Look at the seats. Oh my goodness me. Let me just come across there. I don't know if the bonnet is actually open. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, we've got an XUD diesel. Yeah, that looks like every single one of them. Interesting. I might have to pinch some of these for my next door neighbour. This one hasn't gone rotten in the corners. That's what a pity that is. Right, let me just take this off. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, this hasn't quite kind of gone that way, but like many cars, people just value them, just see them as old cars, really. Self-security code with all the moss and algae to go with it. I've got a feeling this could be quite a long episode. Now, what we have here is a Rolls Royce. Oh my goodness me. Is this a Silver Shadow by any chance? It is indeed. Oh my goodness. On a W reg. I'm trying not to show registration numbers because I've been told not to do that. That's absolutely fine. But we can see some vast amounts of bubbling and rust going on. I think that's why this car is here. But if I just... That's seized. Yeah, I think all these doors are pretty knackered, but people have travelled a long way to go and look for spares for this. If I could just open this. Oh, Jesus. Rolls Royce V8 in there. Trying to lift this heavy body. That's heavy. That's too heavy. Right, put it down. Put it down. Yeah, a lot of people have come for a lot of spares off this car. I'm not surprised, because getting spares for these are just ridiculous. So yes, if you've got a Rolls Royce Silver Shadow, oh, well, I think it's no, it's not a Silver Shadow. I think it's a. Ooh. You know what? I am absolutely not certain of what this is, because I'm not a Rolls Royce person, but all the same, it's like bits like this are worth an absolute fortune. Somebody took the door mirror with the gasket and came all the way, a long way, put it this way. And we've got an MGF sitting under this melange of bumpers. We'll just be careful of the brambles, because these cars have been here for a very, very long time. And again, I can just say this is an 02 plate. And yeah, oh, dearie me, how very sad. I mean, the roof is completely gone. And I I don't know if we can get into the back. I don't think we can actually because it's unlocked, but oh dearie me. Oh, excuse me. Right, let's try again without being slightly sick. Yeah, okay, there's a lot of mould in there. Okay, you seen one mouldy interior? Yep, let's go. Okay, that's enough. That was the stench of that was too much. I'm not a sicky person, but it's too much. Got Mini Countryman with a stupid suicide door. These trims are the most disgusting trims I've ever seen. Honestly, these trims are fitted to base spec Minis, and they're just horrible. They make me feel sick. I don't know what the point is in a suicide door in a UK car. It was like they designed it for left-hand drive in Europe. Yeah, I don't know what sort of interior that is, but whatever it was, it's gone. And yeah, it's been outside for quite a while. Oh, someone's taken the engine. Probably a Prince engine because they're always knackered. They're always going wrong. They're dreadful. Their chains go on them all the time. But I do love the Clubman back end. I mean, why they called it the Clubman? Why don't they just call it a Countryman? But yeah, for safety reasons, it's cable tied. Again, I'm trying not to show any registration plates, but I do like the styling. I think it was very much a homage to the old Countryman. But next to it, we've got a Saab 9.3. Oh my goodness me, that's a lovely Saab. I do like these, as I say, based on a insignia. And yeah, someone's taken a lot of bits off this interior. Oh, it smells disgusting. Excuse me, it smells like bad feet. I'm going to be sick by the end of this episode. You can smell the sick. Oh, dearie me. Now, yeah, it is based on an insignia, but they did a very good styling exercise on it. It's a shame that Saab went the way, and the cars are really nice. Now, this Mini here by the side of it has got a bit of a story to tell. So apparently this was fully restored about 3 or 4 years ago, and unfortunately, after having all that work done, the daughter had a bit of an accident, and the cars, yeah, can't be salvaged. Hence why I think we've got a subframe on the floor, but it's had all new everything. Little tiny A plus in there. You see how it's bent and twisted. It's just, oh, it's horrible. It's had all new parts on this. Later interior as well. That's such a sad demise to this car. Unfortunately, that's what happens in Minis when you have accidents in them. I don't think these cars are of particular interest, to be honest with you. I'm actually yawning. We've got another Peugeot 205. Goodness me, 206. Andrew, come on. It's a 206 look. What sort of special limited edition is that? I have absolutely no idea. Again, typical blobby sort of interior. Nice T-shelf going on there. And it does smell Peugeot-y. Yeah, that is that sweet sort of fragrance you get in a Peugeot. Or is that because they've used some car air fresheners? It smells like black ice for some reason. Yeah, I think it's black ice. But yeah, you don't see many of these on the roads now. And they've kind of done a death, and they're not as good as Focus Mark 1s, but they're not that far off, I can tell you. Yeah. Next to the Peugeot, we've got the Fiat Punto. Decent cars they are. They go for. And we'll just walk up here. Oh God, what a horrible car. They've got quite a few cars here of all different makes and sizes. A Mondeo, yep, Mark IV. You know, this is nice interior, half leather seats. This is really nice material, this is. Somebody could have the interior of this really easily if they wanted to upgrade their Mondeo. I mean, it's sad. Doors are very heavy on these things. They are very well engineered cars, but yeah, it's just sad because many of these are now becoming very uneconomical to repair in any sense. Got a lot of random cars. We've got Suzuki. No, I've got another Countryman here. We've got another Clubman here. I was about to say Countryman. God. Yeah. stench of death everywhere. So, oh goodness me, we've got another MGF over here. Yep, and get in trouble for showing the registration numbers, but it's a manual with oh dear, MGF. Sad ending. I mean, where's the catch gone? Fantastic. That's one wicked engine, that is. No. Oh, well, that's probably why the car's in the scrapyard, because the battery didn't work, it didn't start, and then I thought, do you know what, I'm just going to scrap it. That's what Lion batteries do. They make people scrap cars that are perfectly fine. Oh, Freelander. That's interesting. A Freelander ES. Again, this is... Oh my God, it's got a leather interior in this. Doesn't smell bad either. It's got a complete leather interior in this car. Oh, what a shame. I'm not a massive fan of these cars, but if anybody's got a Freelander and they want some leathers in, yeah. That's me. Shame. We've got some Peugeot 207 with, obviously it's been butchered because another one of its brothers has had an accident. An Astra Mark, oh yes. A 3-door Astra, which has obviously again donated its engine to one of its brothers because one of its brothers has had a bit of an issue. I do like these. This has been stripped a lot, so this interior, if I come in here, yeah, it's been completely stripped, door cards and everything. That's because the 3-door versions are getting very hard to find now. And if you have trim issues, if you're rebuilding a car of this age, I think these are going to be quite popular as a modern classic in years to come. I really do think so. And this is the 1.8 version. I definitely feel that there's something to be said for the 3-door versions, and someone has taken advantage of the availability of this car. Don't really like that. I'm not interested in that. A Golf Plus, what's a Golf Plus? These are horrible. I'm sorry. What is this? It's horrible. I don't like, no. Got a Corso Eco Flex, not Eco anymore. It's actually growing green. It's not in there. Got a Mini Cooper. Oh yeah. R52 or R53, I should say. Mini Cooper, rimless doors. Well, that's nice. Got a nice interior here. This is the earlier sort of interior. Nice seats, and I think somebody can make the most of these. God, it smells like a Rover in here. It really does smell like one. I do like these rocker switches and all that. I do like that. It's a nice quality touch and just lovely binnacle. They're not too mouldy in here. It smells like a Rover. It really does. Well, they are essentially in some respects, but. Oh God, we've got a Vectra Estate. Well, design, probably out of date design now. Let's go round and see some more. Oh God, we got a purple KA here. Fantastic. The registration plate has been removed, so I'm not going to worry about this. I don't know what cars these hubs have come off, but they look very heavily engineered. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is a big problem on Fiestas and KAs of this age, where you go to, oh, I need to put some fuel in today, love. Oh, it's all right. It just comes away from the bodywork. I mean, that's so bad. I'll remember to get my tetanus sorted. And it's still got most of its interior here. It's got a lot of mould growing though. That steering wheel is something of an art. It's got serious algae growth there. And yeah, most of it's interior, but it's used as a sort of parts bin car. I think you can tell which cars have been here longer. Oh, it's all right, it's got the key. It's all right, it's got the key still in there. But yeah, Bristol Street Motors. Oh, it's a shame that is. That will probably be registered local in Birmingham, actually. Very sad. This is a KA Z-Tech. This will, at this age, I don't even have to look under the bonnet. It'll be a row cam engine, which is a very cheap version of a Ford Sigma engine. Chain, single overhead valve, cam shaft, etc. I was going to say valves, overhead cam. A very cheap version because they couldn't fit the Ford Sigma, even the smallest 1.25, into a K8. It was that small, literally. And I'm going down the line. Now we've come to vans. More Peugeot, which is again donated his bits to another brother. Yeah, I'm going to a Vauxhall. We've got a lot of people on site here because it's a busy yard. This is another Astra, another 3-door Astra, and this time it's got its interior. Oh, very nice indeed. Bigger door cars, obviously really long doors. I can understand why these actually sold really, really well, because I mean, I think 3-door Focuses are a great seller. And you've got the 5-door version. I mean, these are now everywhere. These are now not just Bangonomics, these are going the way of the wind like a lot of Mark II Focuses. Speaking of which, we have a Focus Gear saloon, a Mark II saloon. Oh my goodness me. Wait a minute. Oh, two-tone, beige interior with a bit of walnut. Oh boy, yes. And yeah, the seats need a bit of clearing up. Tell you what though, the leather, nice and supple. I think they improved the leather on the Mark II Focus for a start. But the interior's intact, it just needs a really, really good clean. But yes, very nice indeed. In fact, if I just have a look, yes, it has got the genuine carpets as well. Still, they're going to need a really good clean up. I suspect that this has gone a bit frilly underneath. But yeah, it's a shame, real shame. But this is quite an early one. It's an 05 plate. Dearie me. Let's go and have a look around the back here. And as I'm taking you all around it, it's going to be a very long episode, but I'm hoping that you're going to enjoy this. A Citroen C3, C2. Oh dearie me, I'm getting my cars confused. Please explain what that car is. I don't know. Oh yes. Oh boy. Look what we've got here. And of course, C-Max right in front of it. A Ford C-Max, yep, very good car. 50. Oh, it's on a 58 plate. As I say, it's a Focus Mark II underneath, just MPV style, you know, more easy to get into apparently and practical, and everything is a bit higher up instead of being on the floor, including the gear lever. Pretty much the same car. We've got the Ford booklet over there as well. There's a lot of really nice bits in the scrapyard, but this car, oh yes, we've got an M-Reg Fiesta Mark III in maroon. Oh yes, I can't remember the exact colour, but yes, unfortunately it's got some rust, and I have taken the trim on that side. Yes, it's got quite a bit of nastiness, although it hasn't gone in the corners actually. But the interior is, I don't know what sort of fabric material that is. I don't know what trim this is. I'll have a look on the back side, but it's an M-Reg, so it's a Mark 3.5, and it does look a little bit scabby. This is what happens when you don't get on top of keeping the seals clean. It doesn't look ridiculously bad, but like every Mark III, it's just gone, you know. A lot of the parts are the same. I don't like the later airbags, steering wheels. They just look, no. I just think a Mark 3.5 it's not a Mark IV, but it's not a Mark III because there was so many bits that they actually changed later on. And that is what I've come for today. I'll try not to have an accident. But over here, now the passenger one is not the one I wanted. But underneath the bonnet, if I can just get the bonnet open. Oh yes, we've got a very familiar 1.3 in this model, because 1.3 replaced the 1.1 with the BC box down there, I believe. And yeah, it's very simple, very basic, and it has single point injection. Okay, somebody's actually moved that away, but there's a lot of electrical connections, a lot of wiring. Got a stepper motor down there. It's a faff, honestly. I mean, this doesn't look so bad. Oh, you've got the grommet towards the ECU. I don't have any of that stuff. It's just completely different. We've got a proper fuel filter with reinforced fuel hoses. There's so many differences. The difference between this and my Fiesta, they're two different cars. And in fact, I don't think there's much in this engine bay that I could use at all, and that's saying something, that is. Even the cappings have gone a different colour. It's got a dent on this door, but this is how I pulled the trim off earlier, but look at this. At least Ruby doesn't have this problem. It's literally rotten in the guttering. I mean, what do you do about that when it starts going that way? It's just, this is where owning an old car really doesn't become very nice indeed. We've got some wheel trims there. So if anybody needs any wheel trims for their Mark III Fiesta, you know the place to come to. And this is the only Mark III I think they have here, but I might be wrong about that. So anyway, we'll move on. We've got Fiat 500, you know, Fiat 500 here in the scrapyard. Oh, it's had a clump, that's why. It's been bashed in a lot. Renault Clio, yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a massive fan. I've got another Punto here. Oh, good grief, they've got a Metro. It's unbelievable. Okay, we've got a Rover Metro here. I don't know, I just want to be very careful. Oh, we've got a K-series in there. Manual gearbox with an ECU. There's a lot of parts on this. Yeah. Oh my God. Remember it's like a lock sticker. Oh dear. This has been here a long time. Most of this is probably not salvageable. I don't want to take a chance on that dashboard, but there's still probably some usable parts on this, hence why it's gonna say it's sitting on its haunches, because the hydro gas has actually gone. Let me just get around here. This is really, I should have bought my boots. It's a late so it's an Ascot. I'm not going to actually mess that, because have you seen the corrosion around here? Yeah, the mud is just, well, I think someone might have chopped this for the back end, because there's actually not a back end to it. No wonder I didn't actually see it. Well, that's a real shame, that is. I mean, look, you can tell. I mean, this has been here, I think, 15, 20 years. These are the scrapyards you need to find, because stuff that's been here this long are usually things that cars that I've forgotten about. And I've got to say, there's a lot of usable parts on that. So it's well worth keeping in mind. Oh, goodness me. Right, I might have to revert, because I'm using my Rode Wireless, so I might have to revert to normal sounding a bit. Unfortunately, my battery's running out because this video is so long. Oh, goodness me. I don't know what the heck is that? Lupo over here. Got a Citroen over here. Citroen with weird hydraulics. Well, actually by this stage they've gone to dry suspension. Peugeot, these are just dreary cars, aren't they? Peugeot really lost their way. What the heck? Oh, I don't know what this is, but I've got a feeling it's a... This has been here a long time. So it's a Grand Vitara V6. Okay, I know exactly what this is. And the deeper we go into this, you see the cars down there don't look so bad. But these cars have been here an awful long time. I'm wondering if we will find a Focus Mark 1 in here. I've got a feeling we will be. We've got a Mark 2 Focus in here. This must have been in here a long time. This must have been here from young. This is a Mark 2 09 plate Fiesta, Focus. And I was going to say Fiesta. And yeah, it's been here such a long time now that makes me think, what sort of... Well, it hasn't been in an accident. Let's just get over that. Well, it's not been in an accident. It's been butchered for pretty much every part going. I mean, it's next to an 07 plate one. Again, like, these have been here so long. Well, actually, it's even more remarkable because they're stood next to a Mark III Focus estate. I mean, what's this doing here? Has this had an accident? Well, it's been butchered for most of its front bits. Oh, it's a diesel. Yes, I'd rather not talk about that. I mean, they're okay, but I prefer petrols. Again, like, this has been here significant amounts of time as well. It makes me think, what would you scrap a car so young? You must have had some serious issue if none of these cars are accident damaged. So, I'm not quite sure why. That's very, very strange. Mondeo 2 litre. A 2 litre Mondeo just here, again broken for its bits. Oh, a Jag, yes. Well, it's not a proper Jag. It's an X type. You know, it's based on a Mondeo, 2 litre diesel. This one. Oh, dearie me. Yeah. Oh, nice interior though. I do like the interiors on these. A Mondeo or a Jag interior. It's not quite as simple as that, is it? But I don't know, knowing how they open. Oh, struts. Well, can't really see anything. This is just an engine cover, but it's on struts. A Clio Campus. Okay. Degradation, some certain degradation. Oh, a Jaguar XJ Executive. This is a bit more like it. This is modern classic V8. Yes, this is a bit more like it. Oh. Can I open it? Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, this is such a nice place. Oh, yes. It's got Jaguar floor mats and everything in here. I mean, what the heck? I mean, that's going to need a bit of a re-dye, but still. Oh, you're joking. It's got the hands. Oh no, it's got the phone. Oh my goodness. That's just brilliant. Just Jaguar V8 3.2, great engines. They sound extremely smooth. Unfortunately, this one doesn't actually look that bad in the flesh, but it must have had a serious running fault. Or, well, again, it's in the section where it's been here probably several years. I've just spoken with the owner, and all these cars have been here 9 years at least to have got to this part, at least. So you're joking. So all these Focuses, including that Mark III must have been accident damaged. These two must have had serious issues when they were, what, 7, 8, 9 years old? That's ridiculous. A BMW 320. Excuse me, I'm going to have to move from the BMW 320 here and just skip to something more interesting, because we have a Rover 75 Estate, and it's quite interesting here. Whoops-a-daisy. Oh, he's got that. This is a lovely steering wheel. I do like these. I really do. They're fantastic. Half sort of walnut and leather, and lovely seats, and it's pretty intact in here actually. Not many bits have come off this. I don't think people are aware. That's a lovely clump, lovely sound, and the bonnet is open. So, oh, it's a late one. Oh, it's a 54, and it's the BMW diesel. Yeah, completely and utterly bulletproof, to be honest. I'm not surprised most of that's there, because why would you need spares for it? Because they never go wrong. Well, they very, very rarely go wrong. I have heard stories where they might be showing signs of running issues, but interesting. That's a different one as well. Coupe, Passat. I'm walking around. Ooh, brambles again. Passat's loaned a few doors out. Maybe some taxi drivers have come and stolen some doors, because they're always crashing these things. A VW Golf Mark III, by the look of it, yeah. Which has been somewhat accident damaged at the backside, and it's been here such a long time that the earth has started to take over. Well, at least I didn't buy Beatrix. See, I thought Beatrix's moss was bad, but that's a new level, really. Right, at least most of it's there, but I think nature has started to reclaim. This is proper urban exploration at the backside. Why have I passed this Beamer? 318i on an R-Edge. Ooh, very, very interesting to see. And this has been here a long time as well. Now, this is where you might start to see some really older cars, because... Oh, trying to get the door open, come on. Oh, yes. Okay, that's really interesting. Okay, excuse me. I'm just going to cover my mouth and just have a look. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry, the fumes of the mould are getting stronger as we go through this. Again, it's just the earth is taking over. And oh my goodness me, that is one nice lump, that is. I think the radiator's obviously gone, but the BMW lump is still there. I wonder if that will work. Most likely it will work if it's given a bit of fuel and a spark. It's just, these were great. These are BMWs that made BMW what it is today. Got some random bumpers going on here. I think some of these look very familiar, these bumpers. They've got a lot of chrome inserts in them. Some of them certainly look like Rover bumpers. Maybe some Ford bumpers here and there. Rover R8 bumpers I detect, actually. There's some more over here. Like, just, the earth is just claiming them up. Oh, goodness me. We've got transit there, I think. Right, let's just get over there without breaking a leg. Think of all the people that this has carried over the years, especially with all the seats in the backside.